Hello and welcome to this Wednesday's 3 Good Minutes. I've been taking you on a journey through C.S. Lewis's Screwtape Letters and mining each letter for its deepest spiritual meaning. Today I will share the theme of the 6th letter, which is this: by attending to our inner thoughts, we can develop virtuous habits. Anxiety, for example, often pervades our inner thoughts. Anxiety is always about our uncertainty over what might happen. God, conversely, wants us to stay in the present and focus the bulk of our attentions there. If we continually worry about what will happen, we lose our focus on the present moment, and our mind can get us into all kinds of trouble. Have you ever become so anxious that you became reactive and irritable to those in your midst? In the racing of our minds toward various uncertain outcomes, we can be tempted to focus on all the wrong things. For example, we can be tempted to forget God in the whole equation. A practical application today would be to take a self-inventory when we start with an anxious cycling of our thoughts. Sometimes if we name what we are feeling, we can release that to God. An example could be fear. We name the fear we are feeling and we release the fear. We call it what it is and use whatever then befalls us in life to strengthen our souls. The main character in the Screwtape Letters finds out that he will inevitably be drafted into World War II. The man can use this as a soul-strengthening trial, or he can let his fears consume and burn him, as well as those around him. Fear isn't the only feeling we notice when we take a deep look inside. C.S. Lewis, for example, names feelings of charitability. He says that we can focus on our feelings of charity to stoke our pride, rather than what we ought to do, focus on the object of our charity. In other words, rather than pridefully patting ourselves on the back for our latest charitable giving, our proper focus should be on the recipient's well-being. C.S. Lewis draws upon Jesus, who says quite a bit about our inner life and our outer lives. In Matthew 6, verse 34, Jesus says this regarding our inner life: "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." See, he wants us to stay in the moment, in the present. In Matthew 6, verse 3, Jesus says this regarding our outer life: "But when you give alms, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing." The whole idea is to avoid pride. Jesus simply wants us to care for the recipient without any thought of ourselves. Today, may you attend to your thoughts in the best way possible. Do so in order to develop virtuous soul-strengthening habits. Grace and peace to you. Amen.